English is a very confusing language. Many of us, in spite of having studied in English and using it almost every day, might not find it very comfortable speaking in English. Silent letters, words with many meanings, weird spellings, all these complicate things. நம்மள நிறைய பேருக்கு இந்த இங்கிலீஷ் பேசும்போது நம்ம சரியாக பேசுகிறோமா, நம்ம உச்சரிப்பு சரியாக இருக்குதா அப்படின்ற ஒரு அந்த சந்தேகத்திலேயே நம்ம பேசுகிறதுக்கே தயங்குவோம். Pronunciation is one thing that shakes our confidence most of the time. There are quite a few words that we use every day which we and many others like us might be unconsciously pronouncing wrong all the time. Today in this video we're going to look at 5 such commonly used words and we're going to see how people are actually pronouncing them. Alright? வாங்க. Welcome to another episode of What's the Right Word? I'm sure you will find this video useful. If you do, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed. Okay, now let's see how this word is pronounced.
Gigantic.
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 Most of us tend to pronounce this word as gigantic. We pronounce the middle syllable as Jan, as in January. But the right pronunciation of this word is gigantic. It's very surprising, isn't it? But yes, that is the right pronunciation of this word. Gigantic means huge, immense, extremely large, or in other words, very, very big. Gigantic அப்படின்னா மிக மிக பெரியது அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். You could say a tree is gigantic if it's very big. Or you could say it's a gigantic ship, for example. You must have heard this word being used often during the Olympics. We had an opening and a closing. Alright, now let's see how our friends pronounce this word.
Ceremony.
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 Most of us pronounce this word as ceremony. It may be because it sounds a bit refined and polished when you pronounce it that way. The right pronunciation of this word, which means a public or a religious event, is ceremony. That is the British pronunciation, ceremony. And the American pronunciation is ceremony, ceremony.
The couple are planning a wedding ceremony at the end of this year.
This is not a very common word and it could be a bit tricky to pronounce too. But let's see how our friends pronounce this word.
Catastrophe.
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 Some of us might be tempted to pronounce this as catastrophe. But the right pronunciation of this word is catastrophe. It rhymes with apostrophe. Catastrophe means an event that has caused great destruction and damage. அதாவது இந்த சுனாமி போல பேரிடர் இல்லை பங்கு சந்தை சரிவு போல பெரிய பொருளாதார வீழ்ச்சியை ஏற்படுத்துகிற ஒரு நிகழ்வை குறிப்பிடுறதுக்கு நம்ம catastrophe அப்படின்ற வார்த்தையை பயன்படுத்தலாம். You could say the floods of 2015 were catastrophic. Or the Bhopal gas tragedy is a catastrophe that we can never forget. Who doesn't know this word? Everybody knows. But are we pronouncing this word correctly? Let us see.
Wednesday.
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 The correct pronunciation of this word is Wednesday. The D in the middle and the E in between the N and the S are silent. So it should be correctly pronounced as Wednesday instead of Wednesday. அடப்பாவிங்களா இத்தனை நாள் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாமல் போயிடுச்சே அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா? No problem. From now on, you can correctly pronounce this as Wednesday. She will be coming home on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I'm going to meet my mother. Well, this looks pretty simple, but it could be a bit tricky too. நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னு பார்ப்போமா?
Divorce.
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 Diverse.
Diverse.
Divorce.
Alright, the right pronunciation of this word is divorce or divorce. It's not diverse, which is another word with an entirely different meaning. விவாகரத்துன்ற வார்த்தைக்கு தான் இங்கிலீஷில் டிவோர்ஸ் அப்படின்றது நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும். Divorce means the legal separation of a married couple. It can also be used to denote something that is forcefully separated, not necessarily a husband and wife. An example is, religion has to be divorced from politics. Or, they were divorced on mutual grounds. Okay, with that, we come to the end of this video. I hope you learned something new in this video. So, until we catch up in the next video, ciao.